Well, with a lot of questions in Big D, now there's a little new concern for some of the players on the squad. But let's rock, and I'll explain. All right, what's going on, guys? My name's Antonio, and welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast. Today, I am talking about the Dallas Cowboys. Now, recent questions were drawn up about them because of the recent extension of both Justin Jefferson and also along with Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, as we all know, got the $55 million deal for each year, a 5 year, $275 million contract, $200 million guaranteed, and of course, wide receiver Justin Jefferson getting paid as well. But there's a lot of pressing concern in Dallas right now because now the Cowboys are very much in question after their playoff loss that occurred to the Green Bay Packers. But anyways, the Cowboys have three players on the list that they have to sign. Ceedee Lamb, Micah Parsons, and Dak Prescott. Ceedee Lamb was absent from mandatory minicamp as we saw a few days ago because he is still awaiting on his extension and also along with Micah and Dak. So the question is, which player should be the primary concern to get extended immediately? Prescott, Parsons, or Lamb? I'm going to be going over the reasons why of which player I have at the top. But before we get started, I am trying to hit 400 subscribers before the beginning of the NFL season next year. I am currently at 283 as we speak. So if you guys do enjoy, please be sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, let's get this discussion underway. Anyways, so the Dallas Cowboys have been a pressing concern for a while, and they've got all the attention for all the wrong reasons. But I think I know why that Ceedee Lamb was absent from mandatory minicamp. Because he knows the Cowboys ain't gonna win. But anyways, I had to do that little troll. Sorry. Back to real. If I am the Dallas Cowboys right now, if I'm looking at the Cowboys right now, I would probably say the player to get extended immediately would probably have to be, of course, Dak Prescott, but he's not performed in the playoffs as recently. And also along with Ceedee Lamb. If I had to make a tier list, I would put Ceedee Lamb at number one, Parsons at number two, and Dak at number three. Because Ceedee Lamb, he is your number one receiver. And you don't know if you're going to go after a quarterback in next season because some free agents might be available then. Maybe like Tua Tagovailoa or maybe even Justin Fields if he doesn't stay with Pittsburgh. And also along with Shedeur Sanders, Quentin Ewers, in the draft coming up this next season. But if we look at the Cowboys right now, they are in a terrible situation. I mean, they have the weapons, but they just don't they don't have a defensive coordinator for crying out loud. I mean, I'm not certain of what defensive coordinator has been hired recently, but I do know they lost Dan Quinn to the Commanders in their division rival. But the Cowboys, they have a rough road to climb up. And if you are the Dallas Cowboys, you got to be scared about this next season because you don't have a lot. You lost Tony Pollard, you lost Jonathan Hankins, you lost Tyron Smith, you lost so many key pieces into doing releases. And as a matter of fact, you made more releases than you did signings. And if you're a team that does that, that's not the definition of going all in. I'm sorry, but that's not the definition of going all in. And as a matter of fact, the Eagles and loads of other teams in the NFC, let alone, are more all in than the Dallas Cowboys right now. Because the Cowboys, they stand alone in a weak division, except for one team, the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are the only team in the division standing in their way. The Commanders and Giants are easy a bag of chips. But you're going against an outside division that is going to be gauntlet filled next season. I mean, sure, the NFC South is one of the teams you will be facing. NFC South will be teams that you face like the Atlanta Falcons, the Saints, the Bucks, and the Panthers. We're all probably expecting you to beat the Panthers unless you surprisingly lose. And also along with the AFC North, which you got to play Pittsburgh, which I'm hoping you beat them, by the way. I'm hoping you beat them. You got Cincinnati, you got Cleveland, and you've got Baltimore. And those three alone, other than the Steelers, are very powerful. And the Ravens are going to be in Dallas. They are going to be in that environment. Then you also have the Bengals at home for a Monday night game. I don't remember exactly which week. But this schedule is a really hard schedule because you got to go against the entire AFC North. Because, as we all know, that gauntlet is a division you all do not want to face.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yeah, that's pretty much how teams feel like if they go against teams from that division. But, anyways, I do believe the Cowboys are going to be back there in contention this year. So we'll, of course, see what happens. But, Cowboys, you all might be in for a rough ride. Well, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, especially Cowboy fans. What player on the Cowboys of those three do you want to see get extended first? Parsons, Lamb, or Parsons? Prescott. But anyways, that's my topic for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao for now.